اللهم لك صمنا وبك آمنا وعليك توكلنا وعلى رزقك أفطرنا ذهب الدمع وابتلت العروق وثبت الأجر إن شاء الله. ربنا تقبل منا إنك أنت السميع العليم وتب علينا إنك أنت التواب الرحيم. Alhamdulillah, today was the 15th of Ramadan, so half of the Ramadan passed. So tonight is the 16th, 1443. Tonight, inshallah, I wanted to talk a little bit about zakah. So some basic information related to zakat, those brothers and sisters that they have to pay their zakat, to arrange the zakat. That is one of the important pillar of Islam. So inshallah, Fasul Rajib zakat, so but within zakat mal, دوستا برادران شیرا خبر باشند که در مالهایشان در داراییشان زکات هست و زکات باید بپردازند. The word zakah is mentioned in the Quran more than 80 times next to the word salah. So when different wordings, so more than 80 times Quran mentioned zakah and salah together, altogether. So in all these different verses. So according to some scholars, it shows that zakah is so important as salah. If you don't pay zakah, your salah is not accepted. So they go together. So salah and zakah are companions with each other. So if you don't pay zakah and you pray, so that prayer may not be accepted because it's going together, zakah and salah together. So zakah is an important pillar in Islam. And zakah by word it literally means to grow. Zakah means to grow. Numu was ziyada, increase. Zakah means increase, growth. So growth and increase happen in your wealth if you pay zakah. So it's not that decrease, it's not decreasing, it's increasing your wealth if you pay zakah. And those who don't pay zakah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala warned them in Quran. Allah said, الذين يكنزون الذهب والفضة ولا ينفقونها في سبيل الله فبشرهم بعذاب أليم. Those who store kanz means that you deposit your money and you don't give zakah on it. You're storing your money but you are not paying zakah on it. So that is gold or silver and don't pay or don't spend it in the way of Allah. So Allah said that فَبَشِّرْهُمْ بِعَذَابٍ أَلِيمٍ. Give them the good news of a painful torment. Painful torment for those people who are storing their money, withholding their money and not paying zakah on it. يوم يحمى عليها في نار جهنم فتقوى به جباههم وجنوبهم وظهورهم. So in the day of judgment, those gold and silver, the coins, that they will be hot, boiling hot, and then the person will be punished with those, putting those on their foreheads, on their sides, on their body. And then that will be seen. That's what you have stored in the dunya, you didn't spend it. فَذُوقُوا مَا كُنْتُمْ تَكْنِزُونَ. So this is due to what you were not paying zakah. And also in another verse, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, فَوَيْلٌ لِلْمُشْرِكِينَ. Woe to mushrikeen. Who are mushrikeen? الَّذِينَ لَا يُؤْتُونَ الزَّكَاةَ. Those people, they don't give zakah. So mushrik has been defined here as the person described here as the person that they don't pay zakah. Okay, it means those don't pay zakah, they have a common way with the mushrik. Mushrik, they don't pay zakah and they don't pay zakah. So not paying zakah make one similar to mushrik. So that's all what is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, فَوَيْلٌ لِلْمُشْرِكِينَ. Vow to the mushrikeen, ruined are the mushrikeen, those who don't pay zakah. So that's very important to know. And also zakah is one of the pillars of Islam that we know that بُنِيَ الْإِسْلَامُ عَلَى خَمْسٍ. So شهادة أن لا إله إلا الله وإقام الصلاة وإيتاء الزكاة. So one of the pillars. So we pray and we should pay zakah too. So since zakah is something about wealth, so most of the people they don't want to pay. well, that's difficult for them. خب زکا از ارکان اسلام است و در قرآن کسایی که پول خود جمع میکنن و او را منفقه نمیکنن خداوند میگه که با اونا خبر بدی خبر امو عذاب دردناک روز قیامت و امو طلا و نقره که یا جمع کردن و را زکات نمیتن او داغ میشه باز در جسم زیاد در جسد زیاد در چهره زیاد او داغ میبینن یا با مالی که شما ذخیره کرده بودید در نتیجه زموی عذاب میبینید و در آیت دیگه خداوند میفرماید که هلاک باد مشرکین اون کسایی که زکات نمیدن یعنی مشرکین قسم معرفی کرده خداوند متعال که اون کسایی هستن که زکات نمیدن یعنی کسی که زکات نمیده او مثل مشرکین واری است یعنی نمیگیم که مشرک است مگر یکی از صفاتهای مشرکین خداوند بیان کرده که زکات نمیده دیگه کسی که زکات نمیده دیگه او دیگه مثل similar or resembling to the مشرکین خب و چهار صنفی است که چهار چیزایی است که در زکات واجب میشه. There are four categories that you pay zakat on them. Those things that which is the earth is growing, like say the grains coming, the harvest, the grains, and also the fruits and the grains that they come out of the earth. You have to pay zakat on those, and also the animals, the cattle to pay zakat on them. And also the cash, which is gold and silver. Gold and silver, they are considered cash. So they are the one that pays zakat on it. And also those things which has been prepared for tijara, for business, goods. The merchandise or the goods that you are preparing for tijara, for business, you have to pay zakat on those too. So what are the conditions of zakat? Number one, it has to be according to the nisab. So there is a limit that much money you have to have in order to be paying zakat. It will be obligatory upon you to pay zakat if you have 85 grams of gold. It is 20 dinar and 200 dirham. 20 dinar these days it's about 85 grams of gold. And 200 dirham it is about 595 grams of silver. So if anybody has money equal to 85 grams of gold, that is the nisab, that is the limit, that if you reach that much money, and then one lunar year passed upon it, and then still keep that limit and above, not decrease but increase. So you have to pay zakat on that one. And after everything that you deducted from your expenses and everything, surplus you kept, then you have to pay 2.5% on those ones. And also this is about the cash. So it's related to tijara, the business. If someone has a grocery store or other stores that they are dealing with merchandise, so in the end of the year, so that you have to have a time, haul, how you do your the end of fiscal year or the end of the year when you are doing your inventory. Okay, this is the end of the year that I do inventory. So all what merchandise you prepare for business, so you just take the price of them as a wholesale price of those, and then you pay zakah on them too. But pay attention on those things which are not merchandise, which use as a tool. Like a person is driving a car, a person driving a truck, he owns the truck. You're not paying zakah on the truck itself. You're not paying zakah on the machinery which used in the office, the tools that you are using for your work. You are not paying zakah on those. You are paying zakah on those things that you are buying and selling. Just like a grocery store, all what merchandise you have, you pay on it. On freezer that you keep in the cold room, that you are not paying zakat on freezer, or other stuff that you have, but you are paying zakat on those things which are bought or sold, which is the merchandise that you have. That is also in the end of the year. But if you see that how much you owe the people and how much people owe you, so minus those that you owe the people. So then whatever left over from your inventory, so that is the money, or that is the the merchandise that you pay zakah on those. And also related to dain, those who are in debt, qard. So who is paying zakah qard? So if you borrowed money, you are not paying zakah on those money that you borrowed. But if you lend money to someone, and that person, if you call him to give your money back, every time he could give you money back, then you have to pay zakah on those. But if someone, he borrowed money from you and he's broke, he cannot return, he cannot give back your money right away when you are asking him, or he is not admitting that he borrowed money from you. So you don't pay zakah on those. So you pay zakah only on those money that you lend to the people, that if you call them to give you back, they will give you back the money. So that is the type of cards that you pay zakah on. And by the way, some people, yeah. So some people that they are saying that we are in debt. We borrowed money. From where did you borrow money? Or we bought a house for 30 years. So those type of debt is not considered. That you are in debt and that you are not paying zakah. So you have to pay zakah even if you are in debt, like those type of debt. That if you are in debt and you find money and you pay off the debt, then you no money left, then that's fine because you have no money, no limit. That you cannot. But if you are having money and there is debt, you are not paying off your debt, you keep your money, then you have to pay zakah on those. And related to the stock market, I just have to say, stock, there are two types of stocks, like business. So if you buy and sell, in everyday basis that you are buying and selling, you are treating the stock like goods, like merchandise. Then you pay on them to do, on them also the zakah. But if you bought some and you kept it there, you are not selling them, but you are getting the benefit, the profit out of it. So you pay the profit, you pay the zakah on the profit of it, not on the capital that what you invested. You invested in the stock, but you are just earning profit of it. You pay zakah on the profit, not on the capital that you originally invested. So, but if you are buying and selling, today is buying and tomorrow is selling, and then you are treating this stock like goods, daily basis, like a grocery store. You are buying and selling, so that you have to pay the end of the year on those two. And these are in whom you have to give zakah to. Zakah is given to those 8 category of people that should be paid to. إنما الصدقات للفقراء والمساكين. To faqir and miskin. There's two preliminary groups that they have to receive zakah. This is the right of the faqir and miskin. Who is faqir and miskin? Faqir is a person has nothing. And miskin has something but is not enough for him. So both they could receive zakah. وَالْعَامِلِينَ عَلَيْهَا. And those who are working on zakah. Like back in Islamic countries, there are people appointed to collect zakah. Those who are collecting zakah, these people also take their salary from the zakah. They take their salary from the zakah. وَالْمُؤَلَّفَةِ قُلُوبُهُمْ. And those people who are inclined towards Islam, even if they are not Muslims, but they are people that close to Muslims and they have good relationship and you are helping them, and you hope that these people will love the Muslim and Islam more, and then they will convert or not convert, but they will be close people too. You could pay zakah to them too. وَفِي الرِّقَابِ. And those people who are enslaved, to slaves, that you pay them, to pay them that in order to set themselves free. To set themselves free, you pay zakah to them too. وَالْغَارِمِينَ. Gharimeen, those who are in debt. If they borrowed money from the people, they cannot pay them back. They are not paying them, so you pay them. وَفِي سَبِيلِ اللَّهِ, and for the sake of Allah, وَابْنِ السَّبِيلِ, and those who are travelers. So these are 8 categories of the people that they receive zakah, and this is faridatun min Allah. This is a farida, this is something prescribed by Allah. Okay, Allah prescribed that one. So it is only Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala who decides who should receive zakah. So zakah is very important pillar that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala himself decides who is going to receive zakah. It's not even up to the Prophet ﷺ that he decides who should receive zakah. So these, إِنَّمَا الصَّدَقَاتُ لِلْفُقَرَاءِ وَالْمَسَاكِينِ, these are eight category of people that they are receiving zakah, and specifically them. So also you cannot pay zakah to those people who are under your care. You are responsible for their provision, like your father, forefathers, or your son or grandson, or those who are under your care. So, or your wife. But wife could pay zakah to the husband, husband cannot pay zakah to the wife. Inshallah, if there is any question after Tarawih, we will be inshallah.